Hello Pokemon fans, I'm Professor K with the Pokemon Evolutionaries, and today I'm going to be having a TCG online matchup. This time against a good friend of mine, TeamBoosterBreak, a fellow Team Sinnoh member, and we're just going to have a nice little friendly match here. Looking forward to this one for a while now, and yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So, let's see here. I believe I'm going to pick heads, and we'll see who goes first. Looks like it's gonna be me, because I'm definitely going first with this deck. I'm gonna be playing Donphan Trevenant this time, and let's see what we get. Alright, that's lovely. Well, let me just start out here with no basic Pokemon. That's the best start. Oh, here we go. Let's just mulligan twice. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so now we've got a basic. I've got two Suicunes. Wow. Okay, well, I mean, it's not the ideal start of this matchup, especially considering that I have two Colress. Yeah. Alright, not the ideal startup for this deck, that is for sure. It'd be nice to see an N come out here. Hey, look at that. There's exactly what I was looking for. Got the nice N. So we got a Charizard and a Pikachu up on TeamBoosterBreak's side there. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So there's definitely some sort of fire going on here. Definitely Raichu. Well, alright, so I think here I'm going to gonna have to Ultra Ball. But what am I gonna get rid of? I'm gonna have to get rid of, as much as I hate to do it, a Muscle Band and a Lysander right here. Gotta get set up for next turn. So we'll get the Phanpy out here and attach a Fighting Energy to it and go ahead and pass the turn. Let's see what comes out here. So we see a Charizard come out on the bench here alongside that Pikachu and a Roller Skates. And it's gonna be good. Gonna get to draw 3 free cards. Gotta love that. We got a Druddigon here with Revenge, just in case I happen to play any Dragon types, but I do not. And this time, no luck on the second Roller Skates. No more free cards for you. Alright. So with that Charizard up front here, we're going to see a Computer Search, probably going to be for a DCE. It'd be my best bet. Be the smartest thing to put onto that Charizard there. But we'll see what he goes for. Could even be for a supporter at this point. We don't know. Oh, Jirachi for a supporter. Basically the same thing. Jirachi's ability there, Stellar Guidance, is going to go for a Blacksmith. And seeing as how he just threw out that Fire Energy, that is perfect for him to go right back in and take them out of the discard pile and attach them to the Charizard. Just one there, though. Did not discard 2, so only going to get back 1. So we see a pass for the turn. Got a Professor's Letter and a Karina. I'm not going to do the Professor's Letter, but I am going to Karina here for a Donphan and a Float Stone, if I can find one. Alright, there's a Float Stone. We'll go ahead and attach the Float Stone up here to the Suicune so we can get out of that active spot, and we'll go ahead and attach to, or evolve into Donphan there. And I'm just going to retreat into the Donphan. And we're going to do Spinning Turn for 60, thanks to this Fighting Stadium here, and go right back into the Suicune. Alright. That's it for my turn. Let's see what he can come up with here. We've got the Raichu, exactly what I figured. Gonna go use that Circle Circuit here 20 times for the number of bench Pokemon. Gonna see a Juniper come out here for a fresh 7 cards. And a Muscle Band onto Charizard. As if Charizard didn't have enough power with that Combustion Blast attack just to do the extra 20 damage, making it 170. Here comes another Roller Skates, the third one, and he gets heads on this one as well. So there's a nice big hand of 8 cards over there now. There's another Jirachi. I'm gonna go ahead and get another supporter card, another Blacksmith. But he's only got 1 in that again. I'd be surprised if he played it. Usually you don't want to play a Blacksmith unless you have 2 fire in the discard pile. But in this case it would be smart, seeing as how he just attached a double colorless. He can't attack the Suicune unless he has a Pokemon catcher, or a Lysander, which I figured that's what he was going to go for there with that Jirachi. But unless he has it in his hand already, we don't know. Let's see what he does. We're going to see Wing Attack for absolutely nothing on the Suicune. And I'm just going to... You see him there saying, I suck. That's too funny. Alright, so we're going to go into the Donphan here. And I'm just going to respond here real quick. I think he just realized that he's not able to attack that Suicune there. So we're going to do another spinning turn here for 60 damage and go back into the Suicune once again. Let him know this is the deck that I used at the tournament today. I took 5th place this time, so did not place and got 4th with his deck. He always seems to be one step ahead of me. It's kind of funny. On camera, I always end up coming out on top, but in tournaments, he always ends up ahead of me. We didn't face each other this time, though. It was just kind of the way it worked out. It was kind of funny. I went 2-1-1 with this deck. My first match should have been me, but just kind of drew dead and ended up in a draw. Alright, so we see the Blacksmith there, going on to Charizard, and also an attachment there as well onto the bench. Alright, so we're going to see a Wing Attack here for absolutely nothing once more onto that Suicune. Suicune is putting in some serious work today. I'm not drawing into anything, which is kind of bad, but I need a DCE. Yeah, you sure do. You're absolutely right. You can't attack with Druddigan or Raichu until you get that DCE in play. I would play the Professor's Letter, but I don't need any energy. I've got everything I need. You know what? I'm going to do it anyways. I'm just going to start adding on to this Donphan and wreck if need be, which usually you don't do with Donphan, but I don't see any kind of a Mewtwo or an Yveltal yet, so I'm not too concerned about my energy on that Donphan. So we'll go ahead and retreat on here to the Donphan, and we'll just spinning turn for the knockout on Charizard. There he goes. Yeah, letting him know he needs that DCE for sure. Alright, so we draw into another Float Stone and a Strong Energy. That is perfect. I really needed that strong energy to come out, so I'm able to start dealing even more damage with Donphan. Preferably, I'd like to see another Muscle Band come out, but I've already had to discard one, and I only have 2 more, so I may not see it for a while unless I get some kind of support here fast. So we see the Muscle Band come out onto the Raichu, but without a double colorless, it's not going to be any good. Let's see what he does here. Benches a Pikachu, and if there's some kind of support, then we may see it. There's a Professor Juniper for a fresh 7 cards. Raichu, Juniper, Ultra Ball, Raichu, and Bicycle all going in the discard pile. And there's the double colorless. Alright. So, can't stop the Raichu, 120 damage onto the Suicune, and away he goes. That's the way it works sometimes. I knew you were going to get it. Too easy not to with that Juniper. Too easy to get it, I should say. Alright, so I'll go back into that Donphan here on the bench, and oh boy, what a wonderful top deck on that one. Now, I can attach to that Suicune or risk it on the Phantump and hope that I draw into a Trevenant. I have 35 cards in my deck, and I'm going to draw 7. I'm going to risk the Phantump this time because getting the energy or the item lock is so much more important at this point. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we don't draw... oh boy, we don't draw into a Trevenant. That is a shame, but we do have this other Float Stone here that we can attach to the Suicune, and I'm going to Startling Megaphone, get rid of that, and then I'm gonna have to go for another spinning turn here. I really could have used a Muscle Band, that's for sure, but that's okay, he's weak, he can go. And this time, I believe we'll go into Suicune, because it doesn't look like he's going to be able to hurt me anyways, and item block isn't really going to matter all that much. So, there we go. There goes that one. Alright, so I'll take my prize here, and alright, it's another strong energy. Now, here's the interesting thing. If I put that onto Donphan... Good game, I'm screwed. Oh, that's too funny. Oh, man. Alright, so if I get that on the Donphan here, and I can wreck for 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, I can knock out that Charizard this turn. That is insane. This deck trolls hard. Now, unless he can Lysander out that Donphan, that's the only thing. If he's got the Lysander, he's got an escape rope. But that's okay, because I'd rather get rid of the Trevenant here. I don't want to hurt that Donphan. That is my pride and joy at the moment. There's no getting around that. Oh, nope, nope, I messed up. I was wondering. But there's another Charizard there, so it's all good. Alright, so now he's kind of stuck there, unless he's got a way to get back out with another switch. He probably did have the Lysander, but I wanted to get that Charizard on the bench. Oh man, the misclicks are real on Pokemon TCGO tonight, folks. Alright, so there's another Blacksmith coming out, and he does have some fire energy in the discard pile. Oh, he has one. Only one again. Man, that's a shame. Okay, so he's got another escape rope. Into the Suicune I go. Double rope. Here comes a Pikachu, and that's probably going to be about it for this turn. Indeed. Okay, so we're going to bench a Phanpy here, and I'm going to... We'll just do that. I could snipe for days. Yeah, he's right. With this deck, it's definitely got the potential to do so. Alright, so I'm going to get another Phanpy here, and this time I think I'll go for a Muscle Band. We're going to go ahead and attach that Muscle Band here to this one. I'm going to bench that Phanpy, and we're going to retreat into the Donphan, and then we're going to go for Spinning Turn once more into the Suicune, and then take our prize there. So we get the Landorus out of the prizes. That's interesting. It's a very powerful version. Or I should say powerful take on Excelgor Trevenant. But a lot more power and versatility. Indeed. So what is he going to go into here? That is the question. Still has not decided which Pokemon is going to come to the front just yet. His only real chance is to bring out a Charizard, but he's not going to do it. He's going to bring out a Druddigon, going possibly for the revenge kill, well, not revenge kill, but revenge damage here if he's got the DCE, but he's going to go for Professor's Letter here for 2 fire energy, or at least 1. Okay, so it's going to be 1 fire energy, and he'll probably put this on the bench Charizard over there, considering that he has enough energy on the other one to start dealing some serious damage. Or you could just go for an Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball for a Mewtwo. But there's no room on his bench just yet for that, so yeah. Oof, this could get real sketchy fast. I've already discarded 1 Lysander. I've got 1 more in this deck somewhere of 28 cards, or possibly over here, where I choose prize. Ouch! That does hurt. That hurts bad. Alright, so I'm going to cancel that, actually. I'm going to bench a Landorus, and then I think I'm going to evolve into Donphan. Attach a fighting energy to Landers. At the very least, I've got somebody now that can do sniping damage. We'll go ahead and retreat into the Donphan once more, and we're going to hit for 40, 60, 80, 100. We're going to be just short. But that's okay, though. We're just going to spinning turn for 100, go into our Suicune here, and sit back and see what happens next. If he drew into the double colorless, it's only going to hit me for 20 now, or he would have to attach and retreat, and I just don't see that happening. Alright, so it's just going to be going into me, and that'll be it for that guy right there. Boy, I could be really mean there, but I won't. I'll just retreat into the Donphan once more, and spinning turn for the knockout on the Druddigan. Going back into my Suicune and taking one more prize card. Boy, this game sure has been interesting. Nothing but that one Donphan and that one Suicune just putting in some serious work. Oh man, okay, so we got a roller skates here. This is gonna be big. Oh, and he lands a Tails on it. Ugh, that hurts. That hurts bad. The Tails. Ugh, the hacks are real, folks. Alright. So, this is gonna be it. I'm gonna be able to use Wreck. So I'm just gonna say good game right here. And go into my Donphan. Donphan is going to Wreck for 220 damage on the Charizard. Ouch. And he says, good game, Dudeski. See, there you go. Really good guy there. That's TeamBoosterBreak. Be sure to check out his channel. He is extremely popular. He's got over 12,000 subs on YouTube. You probably already know him already. Very good guy, very good friend, and fellow member of Team Sinnoh. So be sure to go check him out, guys. I'll include a link in the description down below to that. There you have it. Donphan Trevenant takes the win over Charizard Raichu in this matchup. Hope you guys liked it and enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel as well. You know we appreciate the feedback and support as always. So, until next time, I'm Professor K for the Pokemon Evolutionaries. Yeah.